Okay, so today I wanted to make something super fun. A few months ago, I made a mini theatre sculpture. I made it out of a shoebox and paint and glitter and buttons and fabric and lace, and it was really fun. I posted it on social media and I had loads of people asking me how I made it. Everyone wanted a tutorial, and last week my dog had a shipment of dog food and it came in a big cardboard box. It was gonna get thrown away and I thought, bring it to me. So I'm going to be making another theatre sculpture and I'm going to take you along with me of my process, how I make it, everything. It's going to be super fun. You can make them for so many reasons. You can make them as room decoration. Those of you with kids, it's actually a really fun thing to do with your children and actually have something they can build that they play with after. It's really cool. The one I'm making is going to be an art piece as a sculpture. So the first thing is to design it. The sketch I did was kind of based off the previous theatre that I had done, so I kind of had a visual thing to work off of. I do recommend you sort of design it out because then you can think about things and be intentional about it, especially if you're doing this as an art piece as well. I think it's also really fun because you can pick a theme for your theatre, because we're also going to make puppets. If you want to design a show, or if you want to design a play, your own play, and design puppets for it and put on a show for, I don't know, for something. I'm doing mine as an art piece. You can do that and you can design your set and your theatre around that theme. You know, your theme can be the moon and stars. That was my last theme. Under the sea. It can be fantasy. It can be bugs. That's a good one. It can be about an already existing play that you love and you can design your own set around it. My theatre is based off a small collection of pieces I'm currently working on. The running themes around it are about girlhoods and nostalgia. So I've already designed my theatre. I wanted the theme to be based on similar lines to the zine I did in my last video. So my sort of base theme is going to be about unicorns. It's a very fun theatre. I get to use a lot of colours I love, a lot of pinks, a lot of purples, and I get to make cool sparkly stuff. It's my favourite. I just sort of designed my piece around that, pick my colours there, because then I get to decide which colours I like, which colours I don't, which ones work together. It also helps you gauge what sort of materials you might need, and also, you know, I wrote down what certain things would be made out of. I also did a small design for a little puppet that I'm going to be making later on. Have a look around, think about what materials you might want to use. I would definitely note them down to make sure that you have all of them. If you don't, you get to go on a fun little trip to the craft store. That's my favorite. Lucky you. And yeah, just have a little play around, have a little fun. It's just a great visual thing to work off. I find it really helpful to have a visual to work off. Pretty much only thing you need is a box. That can be any box. It doesn't really matter the size. I just recommend it being like a rectangle. I made the first theatre out of a shoebox, which was like the perfect size. I really recommend shoe boxes. They're brilliant. It was a really good size for a theatre. It wasn't too small, it wasn't huge. I'm using a slightly bigger box. The first part does require using cutting and scissors and a scalpel, so if you are underage, please get a responsible adult to help you with that part, as it is not safe using those things. I'm 22 and I cut myself. So I've already cut my theatre out. I'll show you. Look, this bit I'm going to tape up so it will be like a background, but at the moment it opens, so hi. This is my theatre, so I cut a little stage for it. That's what I've done so far. I will show you the footage of me doing that and give you a little explaining on what I did. So first of all, I basically just measured out how big I wanted my opening to be. I measured it out first. I thought it looked okay. You basically just draw a little square where you want your opening to be. I did it again because the first time was a little bit small for me, and then once you're happy with that, you can use a scalpel or a pair of scissors. I used a pair of scissors and I don't recommend that. I cut my finger holding it, so, and just using a scalpel or something better, or just be mature. I don't actually know what you're supposed to use. Please don't take my advice, but I'm just explaining to you my process, but I'm not saying that you should do this. Anyway, I used a scalpel to cut it out. And that is how you start it off. Then it will have a little fold out and you want to cut that off too. Okay, so my box has these annoying extra bits. So I'm gonna have to cut it off from around the edge. And yeah, that is how you have the base. I recommend keeping the cardboard bits you cut off because I use these for extra ligaments for my theatre. Like this bit, for example, let me show you. I've got the worst setup, I'm so sorry. So I've got this bit I cut off. I can easily just pop that on top of my theatre. Now it's got a little roof. I probably won't use this because I cut it terribly, but you know what I mean. Keep these bits. I've also got another box here if I just need extra cardboard. We add it to our fun, cool theatres. This is gonna be really fun. Yeah. Okay, hi guys. Step 1 is music and a Diet Coke. I have an addiction. Okay, I would be playing music on my cassette. I don't want to accidentally get copyrighted, so... Okay, let's get our box. Ta-da! Okay, so step 1 is I'm going to tape up the back of my box. Where did my scissors go? Ta-da! I did not do this very well at all. Try and find my masking tape. Why did I do it like this? I should have found everything and then started. Oh my god, I found it! Yay! I did not think I was gonna find that. So, where I've cut it, it looks pretty smooth, but if you look carefully, it's pretty jagged edged. And also this could easily, on the bottom as well, it's been cut pretty jaggedly. So what I'm gonna do is use masking tape to cover these bits to make it nice and smooth, because we're gonna paint over it and that will give it a nice smooth finish. It's hot. Okay, so here we are. I covered the edges with masking tape and I hope I don't need any more because I ran out. Oh no, this is like pretty old masking tape. Oh my god, it's coming off. It just helps it have a nicer, smoother look to it. Now it's time for a very, very fun bit, which is painting. I love painting. Why do I look like a hunchback? This is my paint drawer with all my acrylic paints in it. Basically, I'm gonna pick my colors. Now this is where having a design comes in really handy. You can, of course, come up with what you want on the spot, especially if it's just a fun thing you're doing. I have my design here. Okay, so my base box color that I decided looked good was a very baby light pink. So we're gonna make that. We want quite a lot of this because it's got to cover my whole box. If I've run out of white paint, I've got to go on a little scavenger hunt for more paint, so be right back. Found some. Okay, so now we're going to paint our box. I'm gonna need a scalpel. Hi guys, I have my cool top. It's still drying, but what we want to do is figure out a way to get this on top of this. So there are different methods. Glue gun. Charlie's Angels. Guys, it wasn't even on. Okay, now it's on, and now we wait even longer. There are probably much better ways to get the top on. I remember last time I used a different method. I created it on a sort of fold, and then I used sticks to slant it up. There's lots of different ways and methods, you know, you can get creative with it, but I'm just experimenting different ways and methods. I'm hoping that this will work. Oh no. a little flimsy and delicate, but it looks okay. Obviously the boxes are visible, which I didn't think through, but I'm not too worried about that because I'm going to have bits here. Yeah, I'm confident I can make it part of the theatre. I'm also not too worried about how neat this looks because there will be like a lace trimming. I don't have to worry about it looking mega neat. It's not looking too bad though, so yeah. Hello. So it's the next day. I've let the theatre sit for overnight. I had another look at it and the boxes look stupid, so I'm gonna like take a couple of them off. I was going to cover the top with fabric anyway, so we're gonna do that. What we've got planned for the theatre today, I will show you. Okay, here she is. Now we've got the structural integrity of our theatre. You can make it obviously exactly how you want. Okay, so I'm going to make a curtain rod for it so I can have some actual real curtains that can slide in and out. I've got some stars and centerpieces to do on top. I've also got to start planning my inside the theatre, the actual set of the theatre, which is fun, kind of. So I'm going to be looking through a lot of my laces, my fabrics, a lot of textiles. So yes, stay tuned. Hopefully we can make it look very pretty and cool, and let's have some fun. My room is an absolute tip. When I craft, that just happens. Don't look at my room. So this is how the theatre is currently going. It's going better than I thought it would be going, but just to give you an update on what I've done. So I did this little border. I don't know what this is called actually. These can move across. These curtains are made out of a children's bed set, which is nice. So that's the update. Okay, I'm gonna get back to work now. I'm very hot, I'm very parched, I'm very tired. I want to go home. I'm home, but I want to go home. We soldier on, we soldier on. I've burnt myself with the hot glue gun. That's the update. I had an interesting idea for the inside. I'm thinking of using the, don't look at my feet. I'm thinking of making a art piece as the backdrop. I'm thinking of drawing or painting an actual art piece and using that. Almost like this is like an elaborate display case. I'm also going to be making like puppets, a small set inside, and also doing a light system, which will be interesting to show you guys that side of things. But yeah, that's the plan. That's the update. Okay, thank you. Okay, this is day 3 of the theatre. It's not for the faint-hearted, to be honest. I did my other one in one day. This one's just taking me ages because I'm doing simultaneous projects. I made the decision to do an art piece for the backdrop. That was a bold choice. I didn't think it would take that long. This really tuckered me out, but I did it. I stuck with it. Took ages. Here it is. Well, I showed it to you in the other clips, but still. Yay! You know, I could have really easily decided just to use fabric for the backdrop and it would have taken 5 minutes instead of, I want to say, about 8 hours. I tested it in the theatre. It looks great in the theatre. It doesn't cover the entire thing and I've still got some more things to do in the theatre, and obviously I don't want to damage this while it's in there, so I'm just taking it out. Now I'm working on the inside finally. I've got to do some set design stuff, which is fun, and then I've got to figure out how I'm going to be doing the light work, which will be interesting. This whole thing, I'll explain at the end of the video of the meaning of this theatre and everything. If it was just for funsies, I probably wouldn't have done this. Yeah. But yeah, that's just day 3 update. That's what we're doing. I'm tired and my room gets messier with every second. I've managed to make myself a little pathway. My brother went to see Fantastic Four yesterday, brought me a poster. But, you know, there was just, I just like the poster, you know, there's something about it that I like. I've also got a bunch of pen pal letters, you know, I've got to reply to all of them, but one thing at a time. Let's go. Day 3. So it's time to get fun and electrical. It's really not complicated at all. I found these fairy lights. We're gonna check if they work. Okay, ready? 3, 2, 1. Yes. This is brilliant. So this is very simple. All I'm going to do is make a small incision in the top back corner of the box, and I'll feed these through, and then I can attach them to the top part of the inside, and hopefully then when we turn it on it will light up, but you won't see the light source, which will give it kind of a cool vibe. So that's what we're going to do. I'm going to attach this battery pack to the back here, because I didn't with the other one and it kept falling off and it was the most annoying thing ever. I'm going to use blue tack for attaching this in case I want to remove it and stuff. Just, I wouldn't use a hot glue with these. I don't know, I feel like you're a lot better off with blue tack. Ancestors, hear our prayers, please bring honor to us all. I've cut out some little stars. I also have these really cute little girly dolls. I've got some yarn and I'm basically going to attach each one of these to some yarn and then attach it inside and have them dangling, if that makes sense. I am finally finished. I am really happy with how this turned out. So this is the final finished piece. I added some final touches and a little set design inside the house I didn't make just now. I've had that before and I thought it would go really well with the theatre itself. I haven't made the puppets yet for it. I thought that would be fun as a separate video because I thought this video would be a bit too much if it had the puppets as well. and also I need a break. So the art piece is called House 63. Currently actually building an online portfolio, and the full explanation of the art piece should be on that when that's up. The art piece inside that it is displaying is called Where's My Horse? The main project, the whole project, is called Men Cannot See Unicorns. A video I did a couple weeks ago was based on that concept. I did a little zine. This is the first very small piece of the collection. It's a much bigger concept. It's a much bigger project now. I'm doing lots of pieces that go into it. It's been really fun, and I'm looking forward to documenting more pieces and projects that I put into this one giant art piece project collection. So there's many more pieces to come. Yeah, I thought, you know, with this one I could also do a fun video showing you my art process, and also a lot of people wanted a video and a sort of like a tutorial. Since I shared a little bit about my other theatre in another video I did, and lots of people were asking about it, my plan is that once I've done all the pieces in the project, in the collection, I'm going to compile it into a zine, as sort of like the final displaying everything and the concept of what the meaning of the project is. So I'm very excited about that, and I'm having so much fun just creating all these pieces that mean the same thing but also slightly different things. I'm having a great time. It is really fun to make, and I love making a tutorial for you guys. I made certain decisions for it, not for aesthetics or functionality. A lot of it was for artistic purposes and statement purposes, and the puppets will be another part of that piece. And then I'm hoping, if I can, I would even like to do a video, almost stop motion, going very multimedia with this thing. I can't pick a medium, apparently. Yeah, that's just a little explanation on what I'm doing at the moment, just to explain why I made a theatre, but there's loads of reasons why you can make a theatre. Thank you so much for watching this video. I had the best time ever making it. Let me know your thoughts. If you guys watch this and you think I want to make one and you make one, I would love to see it. My Instagram is linked in the description. Also, my PO box is in the description if any of you are new and you want to converse letters. I shouldn't really be saying this because I'm absolutely swamped with letters, but I just can't get enough of hearing from all you amazing people. Thank you so much for watching. I had so much fun doing this. I'm going to spend the next 3 to 4 business days cleaning my room. I've done irreparable damage to my bedroom. Have the best week ever. Okay.